See, it's really, really high. Really high. Yes. Very high. Now over here. It's very high. It's very high up here too. Yeah, very high up here too. I'm using my web camera again. Drops off. Drops off. Oh, it's pretty high still. Oh, it's dropping off into a fairly safe range. I don't know particular frequencies. Oh, what's going on? What is going on? It's pretty high here. Interesting. Dropping off. Yeah, going down to nothing. Here. It goes way, way up. It's almost like there's something on the ceiling or on the roof. Climb up there. Climb up there. Battery test. It's good. So, we're not getting anything right now. Not getting anything right now. It's back to the position it was at on the 2nd of November. They've switched it off. Today is the 12th. It's the morning of the 12th. Tumblr Kraken here, bringing you another video. Hi guys, how's it going? You know, somebody has disabled the video feature on this, and this happened very recently. I don't know how they managed that. Well, you know, when you're a time traveler, you just never know. Never know. This thing could be like 50 years old. Anyway, so do a little battery test. There it is. Good. And click, click. That's the initial setting that I did the first sequence with, just so there's no confusion. Okay. So it's reading nothing. All right, we'll show you. Reading nothing. Yeah, I'll show you that this thing is working. Come on. Come on. All right, and there we go. Needle is jumping, you know, jumping up when it transmits. You know, it tells about its location and all that kind of thing. And it goes through its little set of routines, and then it's like, oh, I got nothing else to report, and so it just kind of shuts down, and we'll turn it off, and make it go through that sequence again. And it's doing the same thing again. And, oh, got this RF blocking hat liner thing inside, and it's not doing anything. Because, yeah, there we go. And, well, it went through its little sequence. Okay. All right, guys. Yeah. All right. So it's doing its thing. Well, you know, it's smart. It's a smartphone. It's it's already said. I've already done that. So Now I can't, it's not doing much, but it could be using the hat as an antenna to some extent if it's touching it, but okay. Well, the bottom line, friends, I mean, uh, this thing functions. It's a scientific instrument in perfect working order. Nobody's tampered with it, and I just, unscrew the back. I took a look. Looks the same as ever. Um, you know. So, I think these things work really, really very well. I call this my ice cap. Prevents meltdown, so to speak. Um, this is like 5 layers of fabric, and you would think that it has some insulating value. Yet the reverse is true, because once I have this on, it's like I'm near a source of ice. What's happening is these the microwave emanations, coming from like the cell phone towers and so on. They're not I mean, half of my brain is blocked off, so it's not heating up my brain, not cooking my brain. And so, I mean, when I have this on for like I don't know, 30 seconds, I find that my low level headache that I always have, it just basically goes down to nothing. Yeah, I don't have any headache right now. And it is as though I've got a little bit of, an ice pack on my head, you know. So I don't know. It could be, an ice cap, a thinking cap, um, a calming cap. It's worth its weight in gold as far as I'm concerned. And of course, it's just a hat liner. You just wear a regular hat over it, and you could stitch it into the cap. You could roll this down to where it fits, and then stitch it in if you wanted to. It's washable. You can wash this many times, and it still maintains its integrity and blocking quality. So it's got some kind of layer of silver impregnated fabric, and then it's got some kind of stainless steel fabric, and now it's got cotton, polyester, and something called viscose. And it's very supple, very soft, And they also make the same company, this 4ehs.com. It makes, they make various types of hats in various different colors and patterns, and they look stylish actually. And there's just some different varieties to choose from, and there's no hard part of them, so you can just take them and roll them up into a tight little you know pocketable thing. So I went with a 3-pack, which cost me $35, and plus ground shipping. They ship from Israel, so you want to pay the minimum in shipping cost is it's gonna take like a couple of weeks, but they're just really well made, and this same company is making this sleeping bag, this blanket that converts into a sleeping bag, which I would definitely like to get. And I'm definitely planning to buy a regular hat from them as well. Well, thank you so much for watching.